chance training, guys.
Coming up.
Time to go freaking nuts.
Mash it out, Richard, let's go.
There's only 3 spots left above the yellow line.
Let's make it happen now.
And the battle to stay in the game gets even tougher.
This is when the gloves come off, as far as King Richard's concerned. I'm a player like anybody else.
Which team is on the chopping block?
Off with your head.
Set. Both go. Perfect time. Good. Last chance training, guys. These weigh-ins have come down to 200 grams across 2 people. Do not leave anything to chance. Go, Toddy. Don't leave me now. Don't let your head break. Bretto, you're right on target. Need you above the yellow line. Here's your yellow line.
I burned myself on that raft. I so wanted to lose those calories.
You gonna go below the yellow this week?
I didn't want to go under the yellow line. Well, I'm not going to go under the yellow line.
Get there! Oh! Change it over. Let's go, Toddy. Daddy's got you. Good. Let's go.
I can honestly say I've given it 100% in the gym for a whole week. Has it left us above the yellow line? I have no idea.
Now tell me this, boys. What about Richard's trash talk yesterday?
Got me back?
Yeah.
I got yours.
If you go below, we got your back. That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. What do you think of that one?
You never know in this game.
Says that he's in the alliance. Says he's going to keep his word.
The guys in the Alliance blue team and orange team are saying they got your back at this stage. We're the biggest losers.
Topping the leaderboard is our green team, Gerald and Todd.
It doesn't take too many brains to really understand that if Richard wants that 200,000, he's got to get Todd and I out.
Hands up if you trust him. OK, let's go. Change. Go. Now, the pressure's on. It's you against you. As you get tired, you can't doubt yourself. No one quits here. Doesn't this get tough, boys, eh? The toughest training I do in the gym, other than boxing, is the rower. It breaks your mind. Go, mate, go. I really needed to acknowledge just how far Brett had come since day one. Doing the rowing intervals today, he's rowing at the same pace that I row at. Time to leave the nest, grasshopper. There's 5 seconds left at 70 metres, 80 metres. Oh, 93. Isn't that absolutely horrific?
Bloody hell.
Mandy, remember all those days when we looked at each other and you go, Shannon, I think Brett is giving 100%. Remember that? Brett, I can't move! Man up! Get moving!
Come on, Brett.
Go on!
His weight was definitely holding him back before. I honestly thought it was giving 100%, but now you can see.
True story, huh? Brett's wrist is getting better. Mandy's knees are getting better. And Grey Team being third on the leaderboard makes them a massive threat to everybody else. Tell me this, have you done enough this week to stay above the yellow line?
Yeah, definitely.
I've only just got you guys. I don't want to lose anyone.
No.
I've got a little something that I wanted to show you both.
OK.
Come with me. All right. Now, I just wanted to find out how far you'd come from day one.
Yeah.
So what I've got here is a copy
Yeah.
of your audition video.
Probably years ago saying to him, hey, Brett, you're starting to put some weight on.
I thought I looked nice in that top. It's ridiculous. In my head, I had anorexia in reverse. I thought I was thinner than I was. I really did, instead of thinking I was fatter than I was.
Yeah, I still didn't do anything about it, so...
I didn't realise how sad Brett looked.
Now, you've lost more weight than anybody else in the competition in Australia.
Yep.
You're the champ at the moment. True. I mean, look at the change physically. Over 42 kilos.
Yeah.
The biggest weight loss in this entire competition, and this is no slouch of a place to be.
Yeah. I have no doubt how much of a threat we are. I have no doubt in my mind that we can win it. Now we've just got to see how it pans out for Wayne.
All right, pull out all stops tonight, guys. I want you and the green team to be the last ones out of the gym tonight, regardless.
Okay. Yep.
First one's in, last one's out.
Yep.
Come on, last chance training, you guys. Find something. Dig deep here. here. Use your legs like shock absorbers. Sometimes it's not about the weight loss. It's not about who's at the top of the leaderboard. It's just about understanding who you've become. What I witnessed yesterday was nothing short of heroic. The last 4 standing on those treadmills, extraordinary. What number? Oh, Sam's done. That's it. Come on, we're not sitting and resting. We're just tapping our bum. Clearly, Sam was gutted at what happened at that challenge. He is a man that stands by, don't give up, fight until you've got nothing left, and he's beating himself up because he stepped off the treadmill. What nicked you in the head the most, Sammy? Coming off when you did, or was it that the blue team have got immunity?
Good luck to them. They worked hard for it.
Yeah, they did.
I stepped off.
I was disappointed with myself and I was a bit dark on myself. Since day one, this was all about Jess. Before Jess started the Biggest Loser journey, she was struggling.
It's just exhausting. It's exhausting to constantly think that someone has to look at it or see it or worry that everyone can see through my clothes, or it's just exhausting.
I always knew Jess was heavy.
Sam, you weigh 129.4 kilos. Jess, you weigh 134.1 kilos.
But when I saw Jess's weight was more than mine, it was devastating. It was a killer for me, which sparked something inside me.
Deep breaths, Dad, deep breaths.
It's just terrible.
I think Dad feels responsible for my weight. Regardless of what he thinks, he hasn't let me down. It's okay. Even though he doesn't look it right now, he's a very strong man.
Jess has probably got another 35 kilo that she could comfortably lose. So leading by example is the way to go.
I came back last night and I did 800 calories. So,
That's it.
did I have more in the tank on the day? No.
Every athlete has been down that path where you have a bad day. It's who picks themselves up and dusts themselves off and pushes forward. The fact that you came back here and did 800 calories after that in a training session, that tells me that you are right there. That's the sign of a winner. Someone that can pick themselves up when the wheels fall off. Who's got the guts to step back up and have another go? That's Sam.
Coming up, can King Richard use immunity to his advantage?
There's a game to be played here. I'm a player like anybody else.
As one family's journey must come to an end.
Unfortunately, you will be facing elimination.
Off with your head. See you later.
Smash it out! We go into this weigh-in knowing we've given it our all. Let's go! Stronger! Leaner, meaner, come on!
It's the end of the first week with my 2 teams. Today, it's last chance training. This is their last opportunity to expend all before we go into the weigh-in.
Keep pushing, people! Do not stop! That's it, blue team. Keep working hard. I know you have immunity, but to me, that doesn't matter. This is a mind game.
The light blue team have immunity yet again. But with the headspace that Amber is in, I don't want her or need her slackening off.
Come on!
Hate burpees! Like the worst exercise on planet Earth. Who even invented a burpee? And what were they doing to think, oh, this would be a good exercise?
Come on, Amber! That's it, straight into another repetition. This isn't just about you, this is about the team. This is about
I suck at the rower. Everyone else is like a powerhouse on the rower, but I just can't do it.
Hang in there, do not slow down.
It's getting to the critical point with Amber. If she doesn't turn it around now, it'll be too late.
Do not put that thing on the ground, let's go.
I was just like, ugh. Going into a weigh-in, having immunity, knowing that we can't be eliminated, I'm not really concerned about much this week.
Massive gameplay in store this week. The blue team have immunity, which leaves 5 teams fighting it out for 3 spots above the yellow line.
This is when the gloves come off, as far as King Richard's concerned. So watch this space.
Hi everyone, welcome to the weigh-in. Well, it's been a massive week. With the end in sight, every team have lifted their tempo. It's also been a big week of learning. You learnt who is leading the pack for the title of the biggest loser. Topping the leaderboard is our green team, Gerald and Todd. Gerald and Todd, you're out in front for now. You also discovered who is the fittest competitor in this competition when Richard, or should I say King Richard, outlasted everyone on the treadmill challenge and won him and Amber immunity. And the last thing you need to learn is who is above and who is below the yellow line. So, let's find out. Contestants, it's time to weigh in. Richard and Amber, since you have immunity, you'll be up first. The rules of the competition state that if you put on weight, you'll be stripped of your immunity.
Thanks for that.
Come on up.
It's an absolute relief to have immunity. You know, it really takes the pressure off, but at the same time, you've got to keep yourself honest. So our training didn't stop. We didn't put our feet up, and hopefully the numbers will show.
Richard, last week you weighed 110.1 kilos. Amber, you weighed 94.4 kilos. Your current weight is?
Still good.
Ooh.
Together, you've lost a total of 3.2 kilos, and that gives you a total weight loss percentage of 1.56%. And guys, because you have immunity, you cannot fall below the yellow line and you will not be eliminated.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Amber, 1.5. Have you given 100% this week?
Yeah, 100% this week.
I think they're lucky they've got immunity.
Yeah.
My 100% to Amber's 100% are 2 worlds apart. You know, 1.5 really reflects the effort that she's put in.
I'm a bit surprised by that number.
I'm very shocked by that loss.
Yeah, we've wound the diet back. We've done a lot of things this week differently to try and pull that number back.
Sometimes you don't reach your goals. It's just another goal for next week.
What's done is done now.
Yeah.
We've just got to turn it around.
So, King Richard, how are the dynamics in the house going?
I'm a player like anybody else, and there's a game to be played here. You know, Sam gives me a fair bit to challenge myself with. But at the end of the day, without that immunity, I'd be shaking a lot more standing here now.
Okay, guys, thanks very much. Good luck next week. You can step down.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Richard and Amber's number wasn't surprising. They're always down the bottom, and they're always going to push somebody under the yellow line because they've got immunity.
The next couple to weigh in will be the pink team, mother and daughter, Janet and Kirsten. Come on up.
I'm really proud of what we've put in this week. But hey, I'm Mrs. Worrywart, and everyone else has been working hard as well.
Janet, last week you weighed 83.1 kilos. Kirsten, you weighed 80.6 kilos. Your current weight is? Girls, that's a combined total of 4.6 kilos and gives you a total weight loss percentage of 2.81% and puts you into first place. Great job, girls.
I'm in the 70s.
Yay. How long's that been?
I don't even know, because I never weighed myself. I'm so happy with that.
I'm not being too complacent. We don't know yet.
You don't know yet, but you're happy with that result?
Just be happy
I
with
am
the
very
result.
happy with that result.
Yeah, these ladies have really put in, you know. I couldn't be happier with their work.
Janet, why is it so important to you to lose this weight?
I think it goes back to the promise.
Kirsten, I promise you that I will support you and I'm going to be a great role model for you, for all of my family, and I hope for many others out there.
For the first time in my life, food is no longer controlling me. I feel really excited about that.
Well, girls, keep up the good work. You can step down.
Thanks, Hayley. Wow. This is a woman who's always saying, yeah, but I'm the slowest and I can't keep up with everybody, but look at that, it doesn't matter. She's lost an extraordinary amount of weight this week. Respect. Well done.
Still to come. With just 3 spots above the yellow line, the competition gets heated.
You pulled 9 kilos in 2 weeks, mate. You're a threat.
The next team to weigh in will be our mother and daughter team, Robin and Katie.
I've got my usual case of nerves, but I mean, it's better than being overconfident and falling flat on your face.
Robin, last week you weighed 84.7 kilos. Katie, you weighed 106.2 kilos. Your current weight is...
Not bad.
Girls, that's a combined total of 5.5 kilos and gives you a total weight loss percentage of 2.88% and puts you in first place. Great effort, girls. Robin, you can see the relief go through your body. How hard have you trained this week?
Hard.
And Katie, 3.3 kilos. You beat your mum this week. And you're inching closer to under 100.
Yeah, I've got a goal for next week now. I
bet you do.
3 kilos. I've got mum as a good gauge as what I've got to look forward to as well. I want her to know how fantastic she is. She's stronger than me. I mean, this kid, she could carry me. I'm the weak one. I'm so proud of you, Katie. You're my life. You're beautiful inside out and you just got so much and I don't think you realise.
You can't describe how much your child means to you. Katie's my baby. And I just love her so much and I just want her to be happy.
Well, Katie, your mum's so proud and no doubt your dad at home is so proud as well.
He'll cry when he sees her.
Okay, girls, congratulations. You can step down.
Thanks, Hayley.
Thanks, Hayley. I think Mum is starting to understand me more. She always tells me just how proud she is of me. It's not what I'm used to.
The next team to face the scales will be the grey team, Mandy and Brett. Brett, how's your week been?
Really good. I've thoroughly enjoyed this week. I'm looking forward to seeing what number pops up.
What number are you hoping for?
I'd like to see 5. 5 would be good.
Okay, guys, let's see how you've done. Good luck. Come on up.
Welcome to the scales. I don't have a figure in my mind. I just want to stay above the yellow line. That's all that worries me, is staying above the yellow line.
Mandy, last week you weighed 88.4 kilos. Brett, you weighed 145.8 kilos. Your current weight is...
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh.
Again? Nice work, mate.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Grey team, together you've lost a total of 5.9 kilos and that gives you a total weight loss percentage of 2.52%. And grey team, because the light blue team do have immunity, you are sitting dangerously close to that yellow line.
Yep.
Mandy, great result for you. How are you feeling?
I'm really pleased with that result for me.
Yay! She's pleased.
I'm pleased with it, but I just feel so bad for Brett because I know he's put in the work and I'd rather me have 2 kilos and him have 3.9 or 4 or whatever.
I was so determined and I did everything within my power to get a 5. I should be the one pulling that percentage up. She's carrying me.
I know he's doing the best he can, and that's all you ask. If it's not good enough, well, it's not good enough. But as long as he's putting 100%, I don't care.
Are you worried that you could fall below the yellow line today?
Yeah, definitely. I know that Brett and I are a big threat. Yeah, we've got friendships, and you would hope they would come through for you, but if they don't, it's a game. The only people you can really trust in here are yourselves.
Okay, guys, well, good luck for the rest of the weigh-in. You can step down.
Thanks. We're getting to the point here in the game where people become threats. I don't want to be under the yellow line this week, no way.
The next team to weigh in will be our red team, Sam and Jess. Red team, because the light blue team have immunity, in order to beat the grey team and stay above the yellow line, you both need to lose at least 5.6 kilos. Come on up.
We were told since day one, since we came back in, that as soon as you guys are under the yellow line, you're gone. That the red team will be exit stage left.
Sam, last week you weighed 103.5 kilos. Jess, you weighed 114.4 kilos. Your current weight is...
Wow.
Sam, last week you weighed 103.5 kilos. Jess, you weighed 114.4 kilos. Your current weight is...
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Didn't do it.
That's a combined loss of 4.9 kilos, and that gives you a total weight loss percentage of 2.25%. Unfortunately, Sam and Jess, that does put you below the yellow line and you will be facing elimination.
Oh, there's nothing I can do about it now.
You know, it is what it is. It's just a shame that, you know, your fate gets decided by other people.
I said to you, whatever happens up there, hold your head high because you've trained so hard. I've loved working with these guys. The fact that they aren't a threat and you guys are sitting at the bottom of the leaderboard needs to be made pretty clear.
You pulled 9 kilos in 2 weeks, mate. You're a threat. I've only pulled 3 or 4.
We've got a strong relationship, but look at what we're pulling. Look where we sit on the leaderboard. Are we really a threat? No.
Whatever happens, happens. We can hold our head high, you know. We've been through this with integrity, you know. We've held ourselves and carried ourselves well, I think.
Okay, guys, you can step down.
I was just gutted, but I think it's stupid for the other teams to vote us out. We are on the bottom of the leaderboard. Why would they think it was a smart idea to get rid of us?
The last team to weigh in will be the Green Boys, Gerald and Todd. To beat the grey team and stay above the yellow line and safe from elimination, you need to lose at least 5.3 kilos. Gerald, you're shaking your head?
Anything's possible, Hayley, but one thing I have learned here, you can wreck yourself for the whole week and come up with a low number. So we have no idea what we've lost.
Well, boys, the time has come. Let's see how you've done. Come on up.
If Gerald and Todd go under the yellow line, off with your head. See you later. King Richard has spoken.
Gerald, last week you weighed 121.3 kilos. Todd, you weighed 86.6 kilos. Your current weight is...
I've done it.
5.6.
That's a combined total of 5.6 kilos and gives you a total weight loss percentage of 2.69%. Congratulations, boys. You are safe. You are above the yellow line. Well done.
Fantastic.
Unfortunately, grey team, Mandy and Brett, you have fallen below the yellow line and you will be facing elimination alongside the red team, Sam and Jess. I'm sorry.
I was flabbergasted. I can't say I feel confident. We're a bigger threat than what Sam and Jess are.
Gerald, you've done it. How do you feel?
I feel pretty sore. That's how I feel. But it's worth every bit of it. 3.3. I was battling to think of even getting to 3, so worth every bit of it.
Well, Todd, 84 kilos.
Yeah.
You must be so proud of yourself.
Yeah, I am. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, yeah.
Look out, the girls out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Todd's had a lot of fun this week, which gets the best from him, but I think the biggest turnaround for anyone was Gerald. Mate, you were broken at the start of the week, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was, mate.
Mate, you look bummed out this morning. What happened?
I went bit of a dark spot, no energy, mind's playing up. Had no control over my feelings. I was sitting around the table, tears were just coming out of my eyes. I wasn't crying, it was just emotion. I was embarrassed. I didn't know where I was.
He was putting everything in, and now I think we're going a bit downhill. And we need to bring it back up.
The visit from home was just what you both needed.
Look how much you've changed.
Sophie was the one who got this journey started, and the look in her eyes, mate, was absolute adoration.
To see her smile was priceless.
And I reckon I'm going to go back and be the best brother out there, you know? I'm always going to be there for her and look after her, so...
Well, I think your girls are pretty lucky.
Yeah, we're going to go home different men, that's for sure.
Well, boys, you've done it. You're safe. Congratulations and best of luck next week. You can
Thanks,
step
Alex.
down.
How do I feel about being above the yellow line? Ecstatic. I'm here for another week. It's so awesome.
Congratulations, Robin and Katie. You are this week's Biggest Losers. Great job.
Thanks, mate.
After today's results, you've now topped the overall leaderboard. You girls are now leading the race for the title of the Biggest Losers.
A fantastic result for Robin and Katie. They keep working as hard as they are. More than likely, they're going to be the biggest losers for 2013.
Gerald and Todd, they've overtaken you. Going to get it back next week?
It's always one more week, Hayley.
Yep. We're set for another week.
Whatever, kid.
Yeah.
Sam and Jess, Mandy and Brett, it's now time to pack your bags and say your goodbyes. I'll see you and the voters at elimination.
It's hard to believe I'll miss getting up at 5:30 in the morning and going to the gym. But I don't want to go home. What'll be will be. It's out of my hands.
Mandy and Brett, Sam and Jess, welcome to elimination.
Thanks, Hayley.
Mandy and Brett, you've been on that end of the table once before. Back then, your friendships kept you safe. But can you be guaranteed that those same teams will have your back?
No.
Sam and Jess, you only re-entered the competition last week and you've been on the outer ever since. You have to hope that you're seen as the lesser threat. Red and grey teams, your future in this game is now in the hands of your fellow competitors. Let's find out who will be casting the votes. Welcome to elimination. Sam, are you surprised to see any of the voters?
Very surprised. This is a pretty important vote. I thought I'd see the parents sitting there.
We are the kids of our teams, but we're also adults, and we like to show that we are adults and we can make adult decisions. So I guess that's the reason I'm here.
Well, voters, your decisions in this room will make or break your chances of getting to the finals and taking out the title of the biggest loser. It's crucial that you start thinking about what's best for you and your loved one, not about the greater good of the group. Taking emotion out, who do you think is the bigger threat? Is it the red or the grey team?
Threat-wise, the top 3 positions are the biggest threats, and Mandy and Brett sitting quite comfortably there. If we were to keep them here, what's to say we come back to finale and Brett and Mandy knock Mum and I off? But on the other hand, Sam and Jess, if we keep them here tonight, they could owe us one. Keep us in the game until finale once again.
I don't know if it'd be a big O as such, but it is certainly something that'd stick in the back of your mind.
We would at least give them the same thought they're giving us.
At the end of the game, if it's you and your dad standing next to Robin and Katie at the finals, who do you honestly think is in the running for the title of the biggest losers?
I honestly think it would be Robin and Katie. We don't have the time left to catch up to them.
Katie, is that a factor in your mind?
It's a huge factor.
You've just got to keep thinking of what's best for your team, especially after seeing the leaderboard, seeing the percentages and weighing up how realistic it is for people to catch up or you to overtake someone.
Do you think having the Reds in the game for as long as possible would maybe help keep you and your mum safe in the competition as well?
I honestly don't know. It could go any way.
It is a tough decision. I just have to think about what's best for Dad and I and who's going to be under us and potentially keep Dad and I above the yellow line.
There's one other big factor here. You've got to live with yourself too, with the decisions you make.
So it's a game of friendships for you?
Not necessarily, Harley, but there's a lot of other things you have to consider.
Mandy, what do you think will keep you and Brett safe tonight?
Hopefully some friendships. I can't sell myself. Everybody knows we want to be here. We want to be part of the Final Four. I don't know. It's up to you guys, ultimately, what you do. Brett needs to lose 5 or 6 kilos to get a decent percentage every week. And if he doesn't do that, then we'll be under the yellow line every week.
I think it's straightforward, this vote, even if you want to look at threats. Let's have a look at the last couple of weeks. You've got Sam dropping 9 kilos in 2 weeks. You got me doing 12 in 4. Does that not make him a threat?
Guys, there's a couple of things that I'd like you to think about. And one is the fact that Brett is 142.8 kilo and he hasn't reached his potential yet. What's going to happen when he does? If he gets to the final 3 and he gets home, his dad's a personal trainer. What's he going to do 8 hours a day? Train. Have a bit of a think about that.
The thing is, I've been 142.8 as of this morning. I'm still crippled for the rest of this competition. I'm not going to be peak performance till well after finale. As my dad being a personal trainer, that's true. Why am I in this mess if my dad's a personal trainer? I clearly didn't listen to him.
All I can say is really, I do hope that you choose based on your head rather than your heart. We're not going to be a massive, massive threat.
Kirsten, Amber, Jez and Katie, it's now time to write down the name of the couple you would like to see eliminated from this competition. Sam and Jess, Mandy and Brett, the first team to receive 3 votes, will be eliminated. If it comes down to a hung vote, 2 votes apiece, then the couple with the lowest weight loss percentage at the weigh-in will be eliminated. And unfortunately, Sam and Jess, that team is you. Kirsten, please reveal your vote.
I have to think about what's best for Mum and I, and in my eyes, there's a clear threat. And for that reason, I voted for Brett and Mandy.
Amber, please reveal your vote.
Okay, so I came in here very undecided and I feel sick. So I voted for Sam and Jess.
Sam and Jess, that's one vote to you. Gerald, please reveal your vote.
This is about my son and I staying here as long as I can. I really do believe these two people that I've kept in has got my vote. So I'm sorry, but Sam and Jess, I picked you guys.
Sam and Jess, that's now 2 votes to you. I'm so sorry to say you have been eliminated. I'm sorry. You okay, Jess?
You know, it is what it is. Brett and Mandy will win it. So these guys up here probably, now they're probably regretting their vote, or next week they will be. Maybe they listened to me, maybe they didn't. I'm not one to beg and plead. Best of luck to everyone. We certainly didn't get along with everyone. I wish you all the best. Do yourselves proud and keep your chins up, no matter what happens.
Thanks.
I've enjoyed every minute of being here. There's so many more doors open now. I already feel like I want to go out with my friends and go and have dinner and
live the life that you're supposed to at your age.
Just have a bit of fun.
That must make you feel happy, Sam?
Yeah, it does. When she's happy, I'm happy. It's just the rarest opportunity that we've been given. I believe we took hold of it with 2 hands and we enjoyed it immensely.
Well, Red Team, we really, really respect such a positive attitude. So thank you from me very much. And I wish you the best of luck. I'm sorry to say it has been decided that you're not the biggest losers, but we look forward to seeing you at finale. So it's now time, unfortunately, for you to say your final goodbyes.
Okay, thanks, Harley.
See you guys.
Bye.
See you guys. We'll see you soon.
See you in a few weeks. Bye.
See you guys. Words cannot explain how much this journey's changed my life.
Well, I'm more active. I'm exercising 2 to 3 times a day. I feel fantastic now.
It's awesome. 4 months ago, I could never see us making a salad, sitting down and enjoying it.
I honestly don't think if I'm going to keep going the way I'm going, I don't think I'll make it to 40.
The audition DVD, to me, it was who were those people?
I don't want to go back to that. It makes me want to move more. It makes me want to go to the gym right now. It really does. I hate that. I'm not going back to that, ever. The Biggest Loser has completely given me a new lease on life. I'm completely, purely, honestly happy now.
I always thought I was Superman. Now, I know I'm Superman.
It's all up from here.